Hi, welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today I'm going to talk about the most optimal plan. So for a wealthy UK expat who wants to travel the world, live life on their terms, and most importantly, mitigate against ridiculously high taxes, this is the plan that you want to be following. It's a plan I follow and that many of our clients do as well. We've successfully implemented this for them. And we're going to talk today about the countries involved, the processes, the costs, and most importantly, the benefits in terms of tax saving, lifestyle improvement that you can get from implementing this plan personally. So what plan are we talking about here? And for this, it's basically the tax and countries of choice. So when we do this with clients, we look at what they want to achieve in life, whether they've got children, whether they want to travel to loads of different countries, or if they're from the UK, they've still got family there, they want to spend a bit of time there, but there's tax motivations as well. That's the first thing we do when we're working with clients. We look to see actually what matters for them. Because we could say, pack up, move to Dubai, but if you've got family in the UK, you want to spend a bit of time there, you like Europe, your kids have got school, they've got friends, that's not going to cut it. You need something a bit better than that. This is a strategy we find a lot of our wealthy UK expat clients going after, simply because it really is a case of having your cake and eat it on pretty much every count. So what we're talking about here is somebody you really kind of have to have some kind of either a passive investment income, your own business. You do need some kind of business that you can relocate to get the full tax savings. If you've still got businesses in the UK but you're not actively involved, that's absolutely great as well, but you won't get the full corporation tax saving because you'll still have UK companies registered in the UK doing business there. So there's still that, but it's a 19% taxed. It's not significant, it's very modest, and all of your dividends can still be pulled out tax-free as well. But the main thing here is getting this plan into place so that you can allocate the number of days you want to spend in each country. If you've seen on other videos for the UK, there's basically a couple of different tests that determine whether you're a UK resident or not. You've got automatic overseas, automatic residence test, and then the sufficient ties test. We're not going to go into detail here, but for a lot of people, if you're working full-time overseas, you've not got too many ties to the UK and whatnot, you can probably go back to the UK about 90 days a year without being deemed resident there, and it can increase as well. So depending on exactly how you look at yourself, after you've been non-resident for a few years, in some cases you can actually go back for about 180 days per tax year. Probably, you want to err on the side of caution there, but about 180 days without paying any UK income tax. So the case there is, okay, so most people, they probably want to spend about 90 days a year in the UK. For me, that's Christmas and the summer. Now, what else do you want to be doing in the UK in March, in September, October? It's not a very nice place to be. It gets dark early, it's cold, it's rainy, it's wet. It's not that great. So what most people tend to do is, people that are clients from the UK, we tend to have kind of pretty similar lifestyles really, in that, okay, you want to go home at Christmas, spend time with your loved ones, your family, and then a couple of months in the summer, you're in the UK as well. So that's great because that falls within that 90-day window, which most people can be in the UK with, running pretty minimal risk of becoming a UK tax resident. So that's great there. To be a tax resident in a country such as UAE, Dubai, you need to spend at least 183 days here, so that's 6 months. That's great. During the summer in Dubai, it does get pretty hot, it's pretty humid, you don't really want to be here, you certainly won't be going out and about during the days. So that actually works nicely, because what that allows you to do is spend, say, 6, 7, 8 months or so in the UAE during the best months when the weather's nice, it's quite cool in the evenings, you can go out, you can do stuff. And then the rest of the year you can spend in the UK, and then whilst you're in the UK as well, you can actually do your holidays. If you like going to Europe, Spain, Italy, France, actually it all ties in quite nicely, because you go to the UK, you have your summer there, you go out to all of the different European countries that you do, and as a result of this, your tax residency will still be based in the UAE. So your tax residency based here, if you've got companies, they'll probably be resident here as well. So as a result, you can take advantage of the 0% tax rate. So here you basically get all year round sunshine. You're going to go back to the UK for the best parts of the year. Plenty of Mediterranean trips as well. And this is really what a lot of our clients are going after at the minute, because what you're doing is you're cherry picking the best bit of every single country. You like the UAE because it's safe, it's sunny all year round, and it's got no taxes. What's the downside of the UAE? It gets really hot in the summer. Okay, great. So where's good and where's a nice level of heat in the summer? The Mediterranean, Europe, the UK. So okay, then we'll go to the UK, we'll see our family, and overall, this strategy and using these countries, picking the best bits about each one and then putting it together as part of your plan, actually produces a really nice outcome, because you do get to have the best bit of every country. You get to have the summers in the UK, see your friends, barbecues, but also you're tax resident in the UAE, you're paying no tax, and as a result, that's a massive win, and that's going to allow you to build more wealth, have a better lifestyle, because ultimately, for most people, especially wealthy entrepreneurs that have been in the UK, you've been tax resident there for a while, you actually see just how much tax you pay, 40, 50, maybe even more % of the income you're earning. If you're pulling it out in the UAE, that's all yours to keep. So as a result, you've got pretty much twice as much money, which really allows you to level up your lifestyle, level up your wealth, your investments, and really give a better life for you and your family. If you want to know more about this, click that link in the comments below to book a call with myself, and we'll talk about how we can set this up for you with UAE companies, UK accounting, UK tax, and look at what the best option is for you. Also, make sure you do give this video a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button.